So this is the report for Olga. All right. So we're comparing two periods from March 16 to April 15, which is a month before, and a month after she uploaded our content. Okay. So very important. We analyze before and after. As you can see, the dates are not that really. It's not like it's Christmas or a high, a high demand period. So they should be pretty equal. Okay. So she uploaded the content that we deliver on April 16th. Okay. 15, 16. So as you can see here, there's a curve. The curve changes drastically, and that is because she uploaded around this area. Okay, so as you can see, once she uploads it, boom, this is the sales and traffic. Okay, so the total order numbers. Sorry, from right here, it increased. This is from Seller Central. Yes, this is like we didn't make this up. We're like this is literally from her account. As well as here, as you can see, the sessions. I would say it's here. She uploaded the content. As you can see, immediately. Why do you think this is, Mari? What do you think this made this happen so quickly?
Definitely the effectiveness in the content. If you want to show what we did, we can show them how we started explaining the product, explaining how it works, and it definitely gives more information to the potential buyers to add to the product to the cart to help them take that final decision. And yeah, you just to understand that what they are getting exactly, and by understanding that, definitely like there won't be any other obstacles in making the purchase. So I would say that's the one thing.
What do you think of this, Olga? Like, apart from what Mari said, most likely, I don't know if you're gonna agree to her or not. What do you think that was? What was that? How did you feel after that you saw that increase? Like, what made you feel like? What, were you like, oh my god, this is actually working, or like, how could I miss this? Or I don't know. Like, can you like
Yes.
give me a walkthrough of like how you felt?
Yes, basically, I have the app on my phone. So basically, like 2 days after we implemented the images, in the morning I woke up and I refreshed the page, and then I saw a number that like what I think was my all time max in the past, and now it was already that, and I was like, okay, this cannot be a coincidence, you know. And then the next day and the next day, and like it was going like this, but like steady increasing, and I was like, okay, I think that works.
Definitely. Were you surprised by this? Like, did this come as a surprise? Were you expecting this? Like, as a newly Amazon seller with a little bit of experience, you already were learning obviously how to sell on Amazon, and how to analyze the charts, and how to go into the app, and you're investing your hard-earned money. You told me this was your savings when we met for the first time. I don't know if
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so a lot of Amazon sellers start like that with their savings, which is completely normal. We understand that you want to escape the 9 to 5, and you want to be your own boss, and all these things that Amazon gives you the opportunity of. So we completely understand that emotional value that this brand has for you. Like you've been working so hard to get this money, and now you're taking all this time and putting all this money in, and you're not seeing the results. You're like, oh my god, I will be so frustrated personally. So like, was this a surprise? Like, were you expecting this? Were you not expecting this?
Well, I can't say that I was 100% expecting that, because we can never 100% be sure in advance. But I honestly, I was quite confident that I knew that it would work. To be honest, I
Okay.
didn't know to what extent. But when I was seeing Mary, when you gave me the different proposals for the images, and when we worked for the little modification and all that, when I saw the final images, I was sure it was going to work. But it was of course a very pleasant surprise to see how well. Mm.
Okay. All right. Should we go through the images, Mari? What do you think?
Yeah, of course. Let's show them
Yeah.
what we did.
Okay. All right. Just let's finish this report. So, guys, from period 1 to period 2, the month before she uploaded the content, and the month during our content was uploaded, her organic orders, very important, organic orders increased 85%. Like, if I have a product anywhere in the world, especially on Amazon, and sales increase, just by doing this little thing, which is not little, it's super important. By telling the story better, they increase by 20%, 25%. I will be happy. 50%, I will be extremely happy. So 85%, I think we made you proud. Wouldn't you say, Olga?
Yes, exactly. You found the right word.
Yeah. So as well as organic traffic increased from period 1 to period 2, 82%, and orders averagely from the date, as you can see, I think I can turn on the bullet. There you go. Mari taught me this. Okay, so orders average increased from 1.8 to 5.3. Beautiful. And traffic as well, as you can see, it almost doubled. So extremely important, these things. This is the end of the presentation. I don't know if Andrew, our head of marketing, wants to add something. I'm gonna add him to the stream really quick, see if he wants to add something. Andrew, thank you so much for being here.
Hi.
Thank you.
Do you want to add
Yes.
anything?
So yeah. As we can see, here we saw an huge increase in traffic. That's not something normal that we can see. Well, that's something normal that's not something normal that you can see with PPC. For example, you didn't have a great content, because although she was investing more in PPC, here what we can show is that in terms of what we do, which is optimize a listing and yeah, to help sellers rank higher, this is the impact that we had. So yeah.
All right, my man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right.
Well,
back to the-
just to add
Yeah, go
something
ahead.
else,
Yeah, of course.
in terms of PPC, although it was not very effective in the past, and it is not very effective yet, it has increased its conversion rate, and that's something that is due to the content. Because if you have a good content, then you can have all the traffic, you can convert more.
Yeah, that is extremely important, actually. Thank you so much for bringing it up. Conversion, guys. You can get all the clicks in the world, right? Basically, and you can get 1,000 clicks, but if you're converting 3% of those clicks, that's horrible. That's horrible PPC, right? So the only way to get conversions is by making that emotional connection with the potential buyer, and by telling the story correctly, and by telling like, hey, this is the product that you need exactly, and we can tell you this by A, B, and C. Obviously, A, B, and C, I mean the content. So I think we can definitely jump into the content, Mari and Olga. Do you want to add anything, Olga, before we jump into the content?
No, I think all that you said is exactly that. I think that it's not that I think, is that the conversion on my listing had such a boost when we changed the pictures. Basically, from the people that were coming to my listing, the traffic that I already had some traffic, but the traffic was increased thanks to the change of your pictures, mainly the first one, because people were clicking more because already the first image was better. But then from this increased traffic, also more people were buying the product instead of leaving my listing without having bought the product. So basically, yes, my traffic and my conversion were increased.
That's good. That's great to hear. That's what we want. Obviously, if you win, we win. When you launch your second car, which